Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, I got some new cards. They are the Wisdom of the Oracle, and I'm going to leave a link down below if you're interested in those cards. I really like them. I think they're pretty cool. And I love the book that comes with them and the descriptions. All right, so let's look at what you may possibly be struggling with. Capricorn, we have mending. Definitely mending can definitely be a struggle. What does Capricorn need to look at? What does Capricorn need to look at? I feel like this one here. We have Yang, and that represents the masculine, the power of action, time to act, okay, doing something about it. And then we have future energy for Capricorn in this reading. We have two that wanted to come out. We have orphaned, and we have why. Definitely very, very interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have new life. So that, I almost feel like that answers the question why, because before I turned it over, I kept saying why. And we have new life. So let's get some tarot. Mending. What is Capricorn mending? Could be a relationship with a Leo. Could be a relationship with a I was going to say with a hermit, but I meant to say a Virgo. But it could be somebody that keeps to themselves, right? We have King of Pentacles, and then we have the Six of Swords. So mending. So I almost feel like this is your mending, and then this is you're moving on to this, right? Moving on to taking action. Okay. So mending, we have strength. Confidence. Is it mending your confidence? That there may have been something that happened either at work or somebody that walked away from you, or with somebody that was overbearing, that your confidence was hurt, that you feel weakened, that you feel vulnerable, and you need to mend that you're struggling with mending that. You're struggling with getting your confidence back, especially if it's somebody that hurts you, that you trusted, that you relied on, that you believed in, that you had faith in, that you thought that person would never do that to you, but then they did that to you, right? That they disappointed you, they let you down, and they hurt you, and then you lose that confidence not only within that person, but you lose that confidence within yourself, because you're like, well, how could I have let that person in? How could I have let that person do that to me? How could I have let that situation happen? Why didn't I see the signs? Why didn't I realize who they were? Especially if we have people around us that are kind of saying things or giving us hints, and we're like, no, that person would never do that. Or you may not have that, or you never realized it, or maybe that person had changed. Maybe it was in the beginning they were a certain way, but that person changed and they turn into that. Somehow I feel that your confidence was hurt, that you felt let down by someone. What you need to look at is Yang, which I was saying is the masculine, and that's the power of action. It's about getting your confidence back. And talk about that, we have the Emperor. Talk about powerful, right? Definitely the Emperor represents Yang. Yang represents taking the lead and making things happen and seeing, okay, yes, this happened. Yes, I have to mend either your own confidence, or maybe it's a relationship. Maybe you need to mend a relationship that you had with someone, or it's mending a business relationship, whatever that may be. But I'm kind of feeling, my feeling is that it's mending yourself. Coming into your own power and taking actions and taking the lead to make change happen. Because the longer that you stay in this weakened state, the worse and the harder it will be to pull yourself and to take action and to make that happen. And I feel like when you start to make the movements, right? When you start to make those movements of changing things, recognizing things and changing things and coming into your own power, that gives you strength, that gives you new direction, that gives you your guidance, and it pulls you out of this energy here. For future energies, we have why, and then we have orphaned. And I feel that even though that can be, why and orphaned can definitely be something that you're feeling alone, you're feeling, orphaned, you're feeling like, why did this happen? Why did this? Sometimes we wonder, why do these things happen? I feel like it's kind of why and orphaned is going back to this. Is why did I let myself be in this situation? Or why didn't I see those? All of these whys, why? And feeling like you're on the outside and feeling like you're by yourself. But I feel that sometimes those things happen for us to see our own strength and for us to move away from situations or people that are not positive for us. But our overall energy was a new life. And that, like I said when I pulled the cards, is that why did it happen? Well, it's because you have a new life, because you have a new direction, because you have a new outlook, because you have new feelings. So let's get some clarification on the why orphaned. Some clarification on the future energies for why. And orphaned. I'm kind of looking at this book with wings, and I feel like that represents knowledge. Why? It took me a little bit to shuffle the cards to get this, and I almost feel like it's going to take you a little bit to get it, to get why this happened. But I feel with this book, it's that knowledge and that's learning, and it's that process. And when we're in the situation, we can't see why. Like we have all of these questions and we can't see why, but when we step away, we see why. 9 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Look at that progress from the 9 to the 10. 9 of Cups. Emotions. Lots of emotions, lots of feelings, but there's lots of fulfillment. And with this new life, I love that card because she's like awakening. She's awakening, I feel, from her sleep, from her slumber, but she's shining and she's glowing and she's like, I'm ready to start new. I'm ready to start fresh. I'm ready to let go of what happened in the past, that I mended myself. I put myself back together, or I worked on this relationship, or I made these things, I mended these things to the best of my ability, to where I'm able to take control of the situation. I'm able to see things. I feel more powerful. I have new emotions. We go from the Page of Cups to the 9 of Cups. The Page of Cups is looking right at this 9 of Cups, this 10 of Cups, and this King of Cups. You're going through a lot of emotions. You're going through a lot of feelings. You're going through a lot of things. But I feel like, how great is that? The 9, 10 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Devil card. Now, this could represent you coming into your own power and realizing how strong you really are, and letting go of those toxic energy, letting go of those things that were holding you back, right? Not putting yourself in situations that drag you down. That I kind of feel like this orphan represents you being able to have that time to yourself, for you to process what is going on, and for you to refocus, and for you to breathe new life into yourself. I'm excited about this reading. I really am. I think this is an amazing reading because it's about coming into your own power and your own strength. I also feel like the Devil card is just be careful of those traps. Don't fall into traps. Don't fall into negative situations. Don't fall into those things those that will sidetrack you, because I feel like you're going to be challenged, because this is a big thing that you're going through here. And you're going to have those challenges, and don't fall into those traps of those challenges, but to stay focused and keep moving forward. All right, so I also got the Energy Oracle cards. These are new, and I'm going to pick one of these to close out, and then my Star Dragon card, because I love my Star Dragons. All right, to close out, we have first chakra, Archangel Michael, and the first chakra is the base chakra. And I love it. This is the perfect card that came out for this, because this represents stability, security, strength. It also represents it's time to take action and move forward on your path. But I love that, because that goes here with the yang, is time to take action and to move forward on your path. I feel like Capricorn's kind of coming into that energy, is that it's a new life, and you're feeling like you're on your own, but you're letting go, or you're mending the things that you need to mend. You're letting go of the things you need to let go, but you're coming into your emperor power, and you're taking actions to make things happen, to move forward, that you're not just kind of sitting anymore, that you have this new life and you have this new energy, and you're realizing that, yeah, there's going to be challenges, but I'm strong and I'm confident, and I can move forward. And that's what I love. And I feel like Nine of Cups is coming out a lot for Capricorn, and I love that. So embrace this energy. Like I just want to touch all this energy, and I want to embrace this, right? And I wish I could send it to you, and hopefully you can feel that through the cards, the energy through the reading. So we had those come out. So let's get a Star Dragon's final message. I feel like there's just a couple that want to come out. So we have resources, right? What are those resources that you have that will help you, to guide you, and will help you to mend, and will help you on your journey, and help you towards your new life? Sometimes it's resources that you didn't even realize that you had, or that you maybe would not have looked into before, but now I feel like there are more resources for you. Oh, look at that one. I don't think we've seen this one yet. Culmination, completion, and renewal. I love it. Completion, which is this over here, which is that mending, or that Six of Swords moving away. And the renewal, which is over here, which is the new life, right? And the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups and the King of Cups is letting things go, not letting things get under your skin. The Emperor, coming into your own power. I love it. That's what this reading is about. It's taking actions, right, to move forward on your path and not being stagnant anymore. I love it. So excited. Oh, I also wanted to say, I don't know if I already said it earlier, happy birthday to those of you that have a birthday today. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.